exhaustion
or when I cry at
while I'm
night.
moving forward.
Like sharing a room,
Much pressure.
I know where.
Control my exam results. I still get tired.
In nursing, a code signals urgency, a life or death moment that demands immediate response. But not all codes happen in hospitals. Some happen quietly, behind dorm room doors. Here, future nurses endure sleepless nights, emotional exhaustion, and silent breakdowns. Sleep is sacrificed, alarms scream louder than rest, and burnout spreads unseen.
According to Aryan et al. 2023, 46% of nursing students worldwide experience burnout, with the majority facing moderate to severe levels. This is intensified by financial pressure, sleep deprivation, and emotional isolation, all too common in dorm life. Studies show that stress, depression, and anxiety interfere with clinical performance and academic achievement. Chernomas and Shapiro, 2013. Add to that the burden of distance from family, cramped spaces, and limited support systems, and the dorm becomes not just a place to rest, but a battleground for survival. As we uncover the dorm diaries of nursing students, we ask, what does it take to survive the cold dorm?
For nursing students, mornings are rarely peaceful. Dorms become battlegrounds of deadlines, alarms, and exhaustion. Sleep deprivation is a reality for most, and with it comes mental fog and emotional stress. According to Azad et al. 2015, sleep deprivation is common among healthcare students, hindering their cognitive abilities and emotional regulation.
Honestly, I used to think I was just lazy. But lately, I've realized it's exhaustion. Deep, heavy kind. Even when I sleep, I don't feel rested. I'm always catching up on something, and I feel guilty when I rest.
Keeping things in order gives me peace. I can control my exam results, but I can't control my space. It keeps me grounded all the time. But still, sometimes a clean desk can't fix a tired mind.
I know it looks messy, but this is my system. I think burnout doesn't always mean breaking down. It's also waking up, not feeling anything, just surviving the day on autopilot.
I don't panic anymore. At first, I did, but it drained me. So now, I keep it chill. But true, there are nights I stare at my ceiling, wondering if I am falling behind. Maybe I just had it better.
Living in a dorm alone means, of course, freedom, but also full responsibility. For some, independence is empowering. For others, it's isolating. According to Ibrahim et al. Of 2013, students living away from family may struggle with emotional instability and higher stress levels. Without support systems, even daily routines can feel overwhelming. Some adopt by avoiding, choosing escape over confrontation. But escape doesn't always mean relief.
There's no one else to do it, so I just do it. Grocery, laundry, budgeting, I handle everything alone. People say I'm strong, but being strong all the time, it's exhausting. Sometimes, I just wish I had someone to rely on, even just for a day.
My family is only a few towns away, but it feels far when I'm sick or when I cry at night. I try not to call them too much. I don't want them to worry. But sometimes, I wish my mom could just hug me. That's all I need.
I barely stay here anymore. It feels heavy inside the floors. Too much pressure, so I study dates or meetings, anything that leaves me alone in the silence. I guess it's my way of coping.
Exercise can help release stress, but even when you're physically active, the pressure of academic demands can't always be outrun.
In the silence of the dorms, a different kind of battle begins against time, fatigue, and self doubt. While some thrive on productivity, others drown in overthinking. According to Mendoza et al. 2022, extended academic pressure in confined personal spaces like dorms contributes to performance anxiety and cognitive fatigue among nursing students. The hustle doesn't stop when class ends.
Chronic sleep deprivation becomes a vicious cycle for some students as the need to meet deadlines keeps them awake late into the night, sacrificing sleep for productivity. That is according to Gonzalez et al. 2023.
I keep going, one step after another. Jogging clears my mind, but then when I get back, the assignments don't stop. I wish I could press the pause button, but there's always something more to do. I've learned to jog a lot, but it's getting harder to stay balanced.
I love nursing, but sharing space with someone who lives in a different academic world is tough. While I'm memorizing midterms, she's quoting Shakespeare. We are on different clocks. It gets stressful.
I know I should sleep, but deadlines don't wait. Sometimes I blink and it's morning. I tell myself one more hour, just one more hour. Then it's 4 a.m. and I'm still not done.
Post duty life isn't any easier for nursing students. Juggling shifts and studies often leads to sleep deprivation and mental exhaustion. According to Dran et al. 2021, the demands of nursing education and clinical practice lead to a unique set of stressors that leave little room for rest, pushing students to their limits.
I just came home from duty, but I know I can't rest yet. There's always more to study, more to memorize. Sometimes I feel like my brain is overloaded, but I keep pushing myself. I have to. I can't fall behind. It's exhausting, but this is the reality of being a nursing student.
While some students face the stress of dorm life, others find solace in their family homes. For Lapinig, the stability of home offers a sense of peace amidst the chaos. According to Garcia et al. In 2022, students with strong family support report lower levels of stress and burnout, allowing them to handle academic pressure more effectively.
Coming home after a long day in the dorm is like a reset button. When I'm with my family, I feel like I can breathe again. They remind me that I am not just a student, I'm still their daughter and their sister. I can relax here. This is where I recharge. Honestly, it makes all the difference.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm doing too much or not enough. I memorize, highlight, reread, but my mind feels like it's racing all the time. I feel guilty if I rest. People call me driven, but they don't see the pressure that keeps me up at night. It's not just about passing for me, it's about proving I can do this even when I'm running on empty.
Midnight feels like my real morning. It's quiet, just me, the silence, and the endless readings. But the truth is, I'm tired, like bone deep tired. I don't know when I last had a full night's sleep. I tell myself I function better at night, but I think I've just adapted to the chaos.
I got so used to doing things on my own that I forgot what it feels like to ask for help. It's empowering, yes, but it's also isolating. I carry groceries, fix things, manage my studies, and smile through it all. But inside, sometimes I wish someone would just say, "You don't have to do this alone."
It's weird. No matter how much I sleep, I still feel tired. Like there's a weight that doesn't go away. I used to think it was just bad time management. But maybe it's burnout. Maybe my body's just begging me to stop, even when my to-do list screams otherwise.
I thought I'd get used to being away from home, but every night I check the calendar for long weekends, hoping for a chance to go back. I call my mom almost every day. The dorm is okay, but it doesn't smell like home. It doesn't sound like home. And that matters more than I thought it would.
I keep myself busy on purpose. Clubs, sports, or org works. Anything that makes me feel I'm moving forward. People think I'm thriving, but they don't see the anxiety under the surface. I'm scared to slow down. I don't know who I am without a constant grind.
Living with someone from a totally different course is like sharing a room with a stranger who's also your teammate. Their life is full of codes and numbers. Mine's nursing care plans and charts. We clash sometimes, but I've learned to listen, to respect a world outside my own.
My space is chaotic, just like my brain, but it works for me. I know where everything is, and somehow the mess makes me feel less alone. I'm not proud of it, but I'm not ashamed either. If surviving means choosing peace over perfection, then that's what I'll do.
People think I don't care because I'm calm, but being calm doesn't mean I'm not scared. I just choose not to show it. There are nights I doubt myself, big time, but stressing out never helped me. So I breathe, I detach, and I keep it cool, even when everything is on fire.
I love my dormmates, but sometimes I just need to disappear. I'm either at a friend's place or out for air. It's not that I don't care, I just recharge differently. But yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm missing out on the bonds they formed while I was away.
Order makes me feel safe. Color coded notes, clean shelves, labeled drawers. It's how I cope. Nursing is unpredictable, but my desk is not. Some says I'm too uptight, but for me, this is self-care. When things get messy up here, I clean out there.
Being home gives me strength. I get to eat dinner with my parents, sleep in my own bed, hug my siblings. It's not perfect, but I think having that kind of support system keeps me grounded. I still get tired, I still cry, but I don't feel alone in it.